welcome back to Guardian the Jedi Productions, and today I have 5 figures from the new Disney 100 minifigure series. I there is some complications with some 2 figures that I have here, but I'll get into it. But I'm going to review Ernesto de la Cruz, Sorcerer Mickey, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Miguel, and Aurora. So let's get into it. First off, I would like to show you something. Each of these plaques or plates have these unique printed Disney 100 plates, so are really cool. They haven't seen this since, or we haven't seen this since the Lego Batman movie where they printed it for minifigures. But yeah, this is something to show and very unique. So first off, we have probably the most detailed minifigure of the wave, or of the minifigures, and this is Ernesto de la Cruz from the Disney and Pixar Coco. He is very, very detailed. He does come with his guitar, as I drop it, but he does come with his guitar, which is just so detailed. They got it so accurate to the movie, out of the gold tooth and just all the patterns. It just looks amazing in every single way. It's just a very unique and detailed guitar. But that's not just all. He has arm printing, side leg printing, back printing, hat printing. It's just amazing. If you take off his hat or sombrero, which is just perfect, he does have another facial expression where he's all happy, but I picked the winking, and I call it the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson eyebrow lift for him. But yeah, very cool Ernesto de la Cruz figure for this wave. I suggest if you're a big Coco fan, or just Ernesto de la Cruz fan, and detailed minifigure fans. A lot to go for this figure. Next up, we have the one, the only, the big cheese himself, Wizard Mickey, or Sorcerer Mickey. I used to call him Wizard Mickey, but he is Sorcerer Mickey. He comes with a broom, one of the brooms that he controls, which is really cool. It's just 2 pieces, a broomstick and a broom piece at the end, which is really cool. And he does come with a bucket, just a plain old bucket, nothing too big going on there. But yeah, really cool accessories, and very unique to that movie or short. For Sorcerer Mickey, we did get a couple Mickeys, but this one is special because he has a new molded head with the Sorcerer Mickey's hat on, which is really cool. How that works is just dual molding and everything. You can't take it off. This is all one unique and special mold for this mouse, which is really cool. He also has very nice detailing on the back, and I think dual-legged. No, that's print. He has printing feet all over, which is really cool. But yeah, very unique and very iconic to that short for sure. I'll just be careful. Thank goodness he just Mickey Mouse didn't get caught on fire on that one Disneyland day when Maleficent dragon caught on fire. May Maleficent rest in peace. But my favorite figure of the series, and I'm not just trying to say that because he's my favorite Disney character of all time, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. The first ever Disney character Walt Disney himself has made, and he has finally come in Lego form. This is just amazing. I'm so happy he's in Lego minifigure form, and I had to get him. I just had to. He has a unique molded head where it's just all one piece, all one molded head, so which is really cool. He is probably the most plain, like the most just plain figure, but still really cool. He has dual molding legs. He has a little tail in the back, And he has a 2x1 printed tile saying Oswald Act 2 Take 1. I guess Oswald was big in movies. So really cool Oswald figure. I'm so happy he's in this wave. Next up, we have Miguel, or another Coco. So now we both have Ernesto and Miguel from Coco. So really cool. Again, another guitar. This is more of a unique plain guitar, but this is Hector's from Coco. Hopefully you get Hector one day in Lego form, but for now we have Miguel. He has mid legs with a nice sweater, unique design. He has the Miles Morales hood on with a skull face, but he also has a unique design for him, because not only does he get 2 heads and 2 hair pieces. So I got another Miguel here. I have 2, but he just 1 pack of Miguel only comes with the hair and head, not the body and legs. But this is the other head for Miguel. This is also the same hair. I just happened to pick up another Miguel. But yeah, this is another face. And not only does Miguel come with another head and guitar, he also comes with his best buddy, Dante, which I thought they did a great job with Dante and his tongue sticking out. Just really cool figure. It's just a regular dog mold, just painted to look like Dante. But very cool Miguel figure. And last but not least, for sure, we have a Princess Aurora. So she does come with an owl, but I've seemed to lost the owl. Yeah, but if you haven't seen the owl, you can go on lego.com or just feel for yourself and you'll see the owl. Actually, funny enough, this is the owl right here that she comes with, right here on the packaging herself. So that's the owl. It's just a plain regular owl, just fit to look the movie. Otherwise, the figure herself, very nice detailing of side printing arms and everything. She does have her sleeping face on, but she does have another facial expression where she's awake, I guess. But she does come with an exclusive hairpiece. So when you're feeling for that, feel for this hairpiece, because there's a lot of different princesses that use that gown piece. So I suggest you feel for the hair and the owl if you're looking for Princess Aurora. But it's not just Aurora to feel for. For Miguel, you should not feel for the Qatar, because that could just be Ernesto de la Cruz. You can feel for Dante or his hood. I suggest that. Or 2 heads would also be good too. For Oswald, I would obviously do his big head and ears, or the 1x2 plaque. But yeah, definitely feel for that head. Also, going back at Miguel, Pinocchio does have 2 heads though, but the other head is a fishbowl. So just be careful if it could be either Miguel or Pinocchio. Just feel for the mid legs too. And for Pinocchio, if you're looking for him, try to feel for that nose. If Miguel does not have that nose, then you are good for Miguel. For Wizard Mickey, I think it's obvious too. The big mold, the head and hat. Feel for the 2 ears and this hat. Also feel for that big broomstick and this little broom piece and the bucket. And then lastly, for Ernesto de la Cruz, again, don't feel for that guitar, because that could be Miguel's. I suggest, he doesn't have a lot of pieces, but very highly suggest feel for the sombrero. The sombrero will stick out instantly, so feel for that sombrero. Even the detailing, wow, I didn't even see that. That's pretty cool. But for the checklist, I'll go over other figures that are in this wave that you need to feel for. This is also a field guide. Okay, so we have Oswald, Pinocchio, I said already, but feel for that nose and the headpiece too, the hat piece. Jimmy Cricket, do not feel for that hat because Dr. Facilier has the same. Feel for that umbrella. Don't feel for the mid legs too because you can also confuse it with Pinocchio and Miguel. I already said Wizard Mickey. Tiana, don't feel for the dress piece. You could feel for you could get mixed up with Aurora or the other princesses. I suggest feel for that 2x3 plate or that frog or the hairpiece. Dr. Facilier, probably the harder ones. Don't feel for the 2x1 tile. Just if you feel for the 2x1 tile, make sure you also feel that hat because you could also confuse that with Oswald. Make sure you feel for that 2x1 and that hat. Just make sure once you feel that 2x1, feel for the hat or the ears if you're looking for Oswald. For the Queen of Hearts, I think it's pretty obvious when I was feeling for these characters. I instantly felt that big crown, that big dress piece. I think it's a no-brainer for that. Just feel for the dress piece. I already said Aurora. Mulan, I felt her rubber hair. Feel for her rubber hair. You'll feel it instantly. Or her sword. I already said Ernesto and Miguel. Pocahontas, I think it's obvious too. Feel for the hair or the leaves or the colors of the wind. For Cruella de Vil, feel for the Dalmatian or the hair piece. I think it would be the easiest part. Robin Hood, feel for the molded head and the bow and arrow. For King John or King James, I forgot what. I think it was King John. Feel for the big head and the sack, I think, which I think would be the most guess for him. For 626 Stitch, feel for the head and the two arms from Star Wars and the blaster pieces. For Baymax, I would suggest the arms. And for Evil Queen, I think you should feel for the magic mirror or that big shield piece. Don't feel for the dress piece because you could confuse it with Aurora and Tiana. But feel for that crown also because it's a unique crown than Tiana and Aurora's. It's a new piece exclusive to the series, so feel for that too. That is it. When I went to this Lego store, I went to two different ones. One of them did have an actual field guide. The things that you could feel for. So I thought that was really helpful. I've never seen that ever, a Lego store do that. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.